Hello everybody, this is just be a quick video. Sorry if my mic quality is kind of ass. I just don't really have a mic right now to hook up. But besides that, we're doing the halfway to Halloween tier list type thing. Just like to do a tier list before we get to the full Halloween season. I just wanted to do this for fun because I saw someone in a server I'm in made a tier list, and I just thought, why not do it? Now, not everything here is like not everything that is releases here, just most of it. I know most of the Home Depot stuff isn't, but right now, this is all I have for now because I'm not bothered to make myself a tier list just to have, 3 other props. But besides that, most of everything is here. Some things that I haven't seen, I'm actually gonna add it to right now. Actually, probably. Yeah, we'll do haven't seen at all because I think that is fair for some props that I haven't seen at all. So, I think we're gonna start at the bottom probably, which would be I don't know what the hell this thing. This looks like some cowboy. I have never seen this guy. Is this like for like at home or something? I don't know. If for some of the things I don't know here, you guys can leave me in the comments like what they are from. I just haven't seen that one. I haven't seen this one at all either. Okay, so we're starting off strong. I haven't seen any of these. I have seen this. This is the Slope Fiddler Clown that was a canceled prop from Spirit Halloween a while ago. I'm pretty sure. In my opinion, this guy's like C tier. I think a lot of people are I feel like are too harsh on him, but it is definitely C tier for me. I wish that he actually had like the blood and stuff in his throat because he's like. That's literally what the bit is that he's cutting his own head off, right? It just makes sense for him to have blood, but for some reason he doesn't, and it's just this weird spiral, which I love spirals and stuff, but it's just weird with this prop. I just don't like it as much as I should, probably. And then there's this. I would agree with this. This is F tier. I just don't get the point of this prop. It looks cheap, it looks horrible. The only good factor about this prop is probably going to be its quality because it's techie. It's obviously going to have good quality. And that's really the only validating thing about this prop in my opinion. Besides that, why would you ever own this? It's just so underwhelming. So yeah, we'll see. This one, I'm also going to give C tier. I actually don't mind this prop. This is the one where it has like the Terror TV thing and the luggage thing. Kind of a cool idea. I just think the design of the woman and stuff is kind of generic and boring. If it wasn't for that though, this would be a cool prop. It's a cool idea. I also don't really like the phrases. I like what they're going for, but I don't think it's that good. Next one is Ice Cream Cart. This is probably my favorite of the Haunted Hill Farm release. I would probably give this a solid B tier. I'd probably actually A tier actually, because I do like how the clown looks. I do like the design of the cart. I know I'm not gonna be a fan of the price on this thing. And another thing I'm probably not gonna like either is that this probably isn't gonna be a thing you can actually roll around. It'll probably just be a base thing. Because I do want like an ice cream cart prop where you can actually roll it around and stuff. That would be really sick. I would love that. Because then you can act like an ice cream parlor guy or something just rolling around during your Halloween haunt. But it doesn't look like it's going to be like that case. I do like this more than the Lowe's one, even though I like that the Lowe's one has the ice cream parlor guy. I do wish that the ice cream parlor guy was on this one as well. But you easily probably could add that by buying a skeleton and putting it in the back, But yeah, besides that, I think he's a solid A tier. I like him. Now with the Opera Girl, I remember saying like I didn't really care for this girl when I first saw her. But honestly, I think she's... it's kind of a hard one. Because I do like her, but I don't think I like her as much as the ice cream cart. And I know a lot of people like her, so I feel like I'll get toasted for this. Or butchered, whatever. I'm gonna do B tier. She's not my favorite, but I do love... You know what? Fuck, I'll put A tier. Because I do like ghost type characters like this. I love The Shining, and it just really reminds me of that. So I think I'm gonna put it there. And she is really cool. The only thing that'll probably suck is that her head is all latex, including her neck. But besides that, she's a cool idea, and also I don't like. I'll put it down because I don't like her phrases. I don't really like her phrases. But besides that, design-wise, pretty cool. I like it. This one I'm gonna give D tier. I think this is better than the male one. I like this one more than the male one, but it's still not great. It's not my favorite type of prop, and I don't know. I don't think it's enough to be as bad as this thing. So yeah. So this thing, I'm honestly also gonna give D tier. If you guys believe it or not, all of the people thought this was party time. I mean, techie, but this is actually a party time prop, which I never expected, and that just shows that party time could make good shit. So let's give party time some of that good shit, okay? Because it doesn't look bad, but it's not my type of prop. I just don't like the phrases with the "girl, this is not your story." I just think that's kind of corny. But I do like how the ribs light up, and I think her sculpt actually is not bad. I like how she's like a classic type Halloween prop look, ghost look. I do like that. It's just not my type of prop. And you know what? I'll put it in C tier. I think that validates it for being C tier. Because she's actually not bad. She's not a bad prop. It's just not my type. And she just looks a little too cheap for me, but I don't know if that's the aesthetic they were going for. Besides that, though, the sculpt and stuff is really good. Now, with this one, I always loved Howling Werewolf. I always thought it was an S tier werewolf prop. It's always been one of my favorites. I do like white werewolves, but I honestly think I like the brown a little bit more. And I'm going to probably put this one in A tier because it's the same prop, just recolored. So it's an amazing prop. But I like the brown more. I think the brown in the blooded shirt just looks better, in my opinion. Besides that, he looks pretty cool. And there's only 50 of that guy, so he's probably sold out soon. I don't know. I don't think a lot of people are buying this. We got Wheels McGee here. Let's make it. You know, let's make another row because this is actually be funny. Let's put Wheels McGee in his own little category. There you go. Nothing really to say about him. This is F tier for me. I never really cared for the Rocking Horse stuff, but I did like Rocking Horse Dolly from Spear Halloween. I actually did not mind her. But I do not like this one. I think this one just looks a little goofy, and it doesn't even have like. I'm pretty sure Rocking Horse Dolly actually had like the wooded stuff on the side. This one doesn't for some reason, so that looks extra weird. I don't know what that is. So yeah, there's nothing much more I have to say besides that. It just doesn't look good. So I love aliens. I love Roswell aliens and all that. I always loved any type of alien, including Xenomorph. And I actually think I like this one more than the tan color. So I'm going to give this one S tier, honestly. Because I do love me a classic alien, and I think this one looks really cool. The only thing that sucks is probably the price tag. But besides that, I'm giving that a solid S tier. And I'm pretty sure his quality was pretty good. Now for this one, I do think I like the blue more. I do think I like the blue for the dragon more. I just think the red looks more angry though, but I kind of like the blue more. And honestly, this would honestly look really good together. Like if you got the blue and the red together, it'd probably be really cool to look at. But for me, I'm gonna give this a B tier. It's not just I don't really care for dragon props because it's just like, what are you gonna do with them unless you do like a medieval theme, which some people do have. But I don't, and I just don't see the use for it. But besides that, it's a pretty decent looking prop. I think it's a really cool idea that we're getting stuff like this in retail. You know, it's just cool to see stuff like that. Now, Pumpkin Vine. This is a Home Depot. We're going to Home Depot now. That was Halloween costumes. We're going to Home Depot now. How do I feel about this guy? Girl. Sorry, my bad. I don't mean to misgender. Okay. Okay, I'll put her an A. And the only reason is because of her price and her design. I do really like her design. Her price, I'm gonna put it to B. Her price was $130. You can't really beat that. I think that's probably the best budget prop we have ever gotten. It's a really decent budget prop. The only problem that I'm not putting her in S or A is because of her quality. I heard it's all plastic, and it probably will hold together. It just doesn't sound like the best quality, and I also know it doesn't have a full-on base, so there's no way to really stake it down, I've heard. But besides that, she's solid. I like how she looks. Oh, also, I don't like the little pumpkins on her. It just looks kind of cheap. This one I'm going to give F tier, because it's... I'll give it D, because I guess it's a cool sculpt. It's literally just the Night Dollahan without the Night Dollahan. It's just a horse, and I think that's kind of lazy. No, nothing really else to say. The Frostbane, I actually do like. I do think it's better than Night Dollahan, and I gave Night Dollahan a solid A tier. I think I'm also going to give this an A tier because it's probably not S tier for me still. Mostly because of the base. Knight Dullahan, if you guys don't remember, was an absolute beast. He would never break because he was all thick pulls. He had this big ass base, and for some reason, they removed that, and I do not like that. So I give that an A tier. I don't like that, but I do like how he looks more. This I'm gonna give a D tier, because it's not a full-on bad prop. I'm pretty sure I heard her mech is actually pretty good. I don't know about that, but it's just not my type of prop. And I know I probably should put it in probably good, but not my type. But I honestly just don't think a lot of people like this prop, so I think it classifies as D to me. Checkmate Chuckles, I'm gonna give an F, because it's just a worse version of Neon Nightmare, or whatever his name is. I don't know why you would buy Checkmate Chuckles when you have Neon Nightmare, unless you just like this color code, which is, I guess, fine. It's just, I feel like the Neon Clown UV light look is really what made Neon Nightmare stand out. I know some people like Checkmate Chuckles more. I just don't see enough of it, and I personally don't like it. It just looks like a generic clown color to me. So yeah, that's my opinion on that. A Snarling Snowman, I would love to give S tier because I was so excited for this guy. I gotta give A tier though. Main reason why is because of his quality. I actually heard his quality is not bad, but the complaints were his blue powder dust, whatever, on his plastic pieces wear off and rub off, whatever. And probably when it rains on him, that shit is gonna come out and go all the way down your driveway. So that's the sad part. And he doesn't have a spring for his arms. Apparently his arms are not powerful enough to lift his arms, and it'll probably break or wear off really fast. And that's what sucks about that, because I do love this prop. Of course you can add a spring, but as is, I'm giving it an A tier just because of that. I don't think you modifying a prop should be done. I feel like when you're paying that much money for something in general, you should expect the best quality, and you just don't get that. So I don't care if it's because they lowered the price or whatever, or Home Depot's cheaper. I don't care. It should not be a problem. And for Lethal Lily, I've never been a big fan of Lethal Lily. I do like Witches, and I do think she is one of the best witches in retail, for sure. But she has never been very high up for me. So I put her in B tier, probably. Because I do think some things are better with her. I do like her movement a lot. I think she's pretty cool, that she's app controlled and stuff like that. And from what I heard, she doesn't fry, unlike Ultra Skelly. So that's good. But besides that, I do not like her look as much as regular Lethal Lily. If regular Lethal Lily was here, I would give her an A, because I love that she had the basket with the frog. That was really cool. I like frogs, so I have to add that in there. And I honestly liked her with the broom more. I don't really... the Lantern's cool. It's a cool little addition. And I would love to see how far this app-controlled stuff goes. But I honestly just don't like it as much. I also don't like the clothing as much. It just looks cheaper. I think the head sculpt looks cheaper. I think the original looks much better. But besides that, it's a pretty cool prop. Pretty cool customization and all that. It's really nice. Horrifying Hops. So I am biased on this one. I know a lot of people were disappointed with the movement on this guy and all that, but honestly, I'm giving this guy S tier. I really like Horrifying Hops. I always wanted a Were Rabbit type prop. It's just such a cool idea, and the fact that we finally got one is amazing. And I love him a lot. The only problem with him is his lean is kind of slow, and from what I heard, when you do have a hinge arm, he's a lot faster. So it's just that staff arm that causes it. Unless it's just that the staff arm coming forward just makes it look a lot faster, which is probably the case. Besides that, I have no complaints with this guy. His quality is really good, besides his latex head. The latex head also disappointed me, because it did not have to be latex. The latex head disappointed me. But overall, his structure is really good. Oh yeah, his fabric is also ass. His fabric is really bad. Besides that, it's whatever. I like him a lot, though. I'm biased on him, but I probably would not recommend getting him. I would not recommend getting him. Sorry. I'm dying. Wow. This is the Crawler Gunkeeper thing. This is the animated one, though. If this was static, I'd give F tier, but for this one, I would give B tier. Because it's a cool idea. Actually, we haven't seen enough of this guy, I think. Because I don't know how the final one will look. Because in the meeting, he was way too slow. And I hope they did improve on it, because I think that was the whole reason he got delayed, was because they were going to improve on it. So I think we haven't seen enough of this guy yet. I hope that he's going to be really cool when he comes out. So yeah, that's what I think about that guy. Neon Nightmare. As much as I like the concept, and the design, and the jump scare, and the audio, I'm giving him an F tier. I'll put him at a higher F tier, because he's actually a cool idea. But, besides that, I don't really like him. Mostly because of his quality. We all know this is probably the most infamous prop for what he has been doing for the industry, or for the Haunter community. He literally explodes. He literally destroys himself, and that's horrible, and I think that classifies him as being an F tier prop, because this is probably the most faulty prop we have gotten in a long time. We have had really faulty props before. I'm trying to think of one in the back of my head. I can't right now, but there has been a lot of extremely faulty retail props, and I just can't think of one right now. Oh, Mr. Punchy. Mr. Punchy was really faulty, but there are some other ones that, like, they always came in broken, and that's basically what Neon Nightmare was. And I just can't really think of one right now, but I know there was a few. But this one is really recent. Everybody's talking about it. Like, it's just stuff that that was easily avoidable. But SVI fucking up. And including Home Depot. I think it's both. I don't think it's only SVI. I think it's both. This should be a standing point. Or a point to the industry. That we do not want these cheap-ass props that really destroy themselves. Or just in general. Because these props, especially Hops, I don't think sold that well. Just because of his quality and his underwhelming movement, and then we got Chuckles that didn't really sell because he just fucking exploded. And I think that should be a point, but I sadly don't think it will with SVI. It sucks though, because SVI is like everywhere now, and I feel like they should step their game up when it comes to stuff, because sometimes they can do great stuff. We have seen it before. We've seen Party Time and SVI come and come again, making some magnificent stuff. And it's just because of these companies that skip down on them, and just SVI not giving a shit. That's all it is. That's my opinion on that, though. I never seen this guy, by the way. I don't know how that was a really long rant. I'm sorry, but yeah, I haven't seen that guy a lot, so I don't have anything. So this is F tier. I've always wanted a Gremlin Flasher. I always wanted just Gremlin props in general, and we did with Stripe, and Stripe was amazing. I love Stripe. But these three, oh my. Oh my. They are terrible. They are fucking terrible. I think they're based off the second movie, which is cool. We're getting second movie props. But besides that, wow. What a step down from Stripe. It's actually crazy. And Gremlin Flasher doesn't even open his jacket and stuff like that. It's just sad. It's just sad. This guy I give C tier. I give D tier. Mostly because of his price. I think it's a cool idea. But the fact that he's 3 feet and he's $300, I do not like him at all. So that's a hard C tier for me. This guy grew on me. I thought this guy before was a solid C tier prop. But honestly, after seeing videos of him, I give him an A tier. I think he's actually pretty decent. I think he's a lot better than the last handstand clown we got. A lot of people like the other one more. I personally like this one more. But yeah, I think he's a solid prop. He's well built. He's well made. It's a techie prop, so it's good. The only thing I'm not a fan of is the dialogue, the phrases. Some people like it. I just personally don't. I don't like it as much. But it's not bad. It's just I don't prefer it as much. But it's not bad. I don't know what the fuck this thing is. I'm just gonna put that in F tier because it looks really bad. I don't even know what it is. It looks like a Sunstar prop. This guy I was really excited for. I'm still probably gonna give him B tier. Because I do actually like the look of I love the look of the ice cream parlor guy, but this one's definitely better. So yeah, that's pretty much all I had to say. And also the clown on the inside looks cheap as shit. And that's pretty much it. That's all I had to say about it. I like the audio of him. This guy I'm giving it F tier. I do not like this guy at all. I never really liked him. The only thing I liked was probably the head sculpt. Besides that, I don't like this guy. In the videos we have seen of him, just look terrible. And I'm just not a big fan of this guy. I just don't think he looks that good or cool or anything. Yeah. I hope Sing Song does step their game up with that. I have never seen this guy at all, but it just looks like a skeleton greeter guy. I guess I'll give that D tier. I'll give it C. Probably will be cool. We'll see. I'm not a big fan of greeters, though. You know what? Yeah, I'll put it there. Probably good, but not my type, I think. This guy I do like a lot. I think I'm going to give him a solid A tier. As well as the other gang. Where are they? Yeah, these two. Where are they? Yeah. I'm going to give them all A tier. Because I actually do really like these. And I'm pretty sure these are made by a YouTuber or something. I forgot who. Someone's making them. It's a whole new company. It's a company that the haunted community has known for a while. It's someone. I don't remember who. But it's cool that we're finally getting them. Whoever they are. And they look really nice. I do really like them. I like the big one especially. And I like the one that's pulling off his head. I think this guy's my least favorite. But I still think they're all A tier because they are basically in a scene. Like, you want all three of these together because it just looks really cool. And honestly, I think these three would also look cool with Vine, probably. So yeah, I think those would go really well, and especially the pumpkin patch type theme. Oh my, it would look amazing. I can't wait to see that this year, to see what people do with that. We've gotten a lot of pumpkin guys this year. Well, let me tell you what. This I'm putting in F tier, and there's nothing really to say about it. There's nothing really to say about it. It's just bad. This guy I'm gonna give S tier. I know what yours are thinking. It looks just like a generic mummy. Yes, it does. Get out of here. It does look like just a generic mummy. But the fact that this guy does what he does, as big as he is, and he's only $100, I'm sold. He looks amazing. His audio is actually not bad. And I honestly just like him all around. Of course, his movement is a little lackluster. All he does is move his head. But honestly, for $100, that's still not bad. I like it. I'm a big fan of mummies, so yeah, I'll get it if I have the money. Why not? I'm gonna put this in probably good, but not my type because it's just not my type of prop. But it's probably made really well, and it's actually probably cool in person. But it's just not my type of prop. Oh boy, this is probably gonna be a really hot take. I actually really like this prop. I'll probably put it in A tier though. I'll probably put it in high A. Reason why is because I actually do like the design of this prop. But I think the reason that it is not S tier to me is because of his audio. He has a stock baby laughing audio and I hate it. I would definitely turn off the audio. Besides that, for $150, he's outdoor rated. He has his own swing set, so you don't have to hang him on a tree. Because that was annoying. And has a pretty cool design. I think that's a pretty good price for what he is. And he's, in general, just a pretty decent looking prop. And I don't know, he might be a little short, to be fair. Besides that, though, I like him. He's pretty cool. I will also put this in probably good but not my type because it's, again, just not my type of prop. It's probably really well made. I think Techie made these. Probably really well made. Just not my type of prop. I just don't like it. The dragon I will put in C tier as well alongside the other one. It's the same complaint. Where is he? Is he D tier? Oh, yeah, I'll put him D tier as well. The only reason he's the same complaint, 3 feet, $300. I think he's a little bigger, but still, I don't think that's worth that much. Oh, he's actually 350. I'm pretty sure. The werewolf I think is my favorite, so I'll put in C tier. But again, same reason why he's not higher. He's 3 feet and he's $300. So yeah. Night Watcher, I think his name is. Wow, we still have a lot to go through. Jesus. Night Watcher. I do like Night Watcher. Wait, why did I say that? No, I don't. I don't like Night Watcher. Honestly, I think I'm gonna put him in haven't seen enough of. No, we did see a video of him, didn't we? He just turns his head, right? Or turns side to side. I'll put him in D tier. I don't think he's F tier, but he's D tier. And reason why is because he's really boring. All that layout, like, it's just boring. Just boring. Just a boring ass prop. Guess like go and beat me S tier. I know it's reused parts from another animatronic, another Reaper or something from Techie. I get that. I know it's reused, but he just has so much aura. He just looks so cool. He looks so cool. I just really like the design of him. I love Reapers, and I don't know, he just looks cool. I don't care if he's reused parts or anything. Looks cool. And fuck it, reuse parts if you do. But this guy I'm giving F tier, because I just don't see the point of him. I know he's probably going to be big in person, but like, come on, man. This guy, I'm probably going to put in, I'm probably not even going to put in probably good, but not my type, because I do like Stitch. I love Stitch. I think he's a cool character. I just love old Disney in general. I just poked my eye. Ow. But this is just not a good Stitch prop. And I'm giving this D tier. If it was the Home Depot one, I would give that A or B. But, the Gemmy one, I'll give that, I'll give it F. Fuck, it's really bad. It's really bad. Brian Candy Girl, she grew on me. But I don't think she goes above C tier. She's just kind of a weird design. She looks too clean, in my opinion. I like that she's clean, actually. It's just, she doesn't, you know what I mean? She doesn't have a lot of detail. I like that she's clean, like, she's, like, kind of this unique, obscure type thing. Like, it's just, like, I get the idea of it, right? I get the idea of it. I just think it doesn't have enough detail in the sculpt and stuff. It just looks odd. I get the idea of it. I like her jump scare where the clown comes at the front. I like the jump scare. But I just don't like the sculpt. Sorry, I am mega zoning out right now. Okay. Okay, we're back. What are these? Oh my god, these look like F tier. Holy shit, these look so bad. Now, I remember some people in the server saying that they liked these when they came out. I don't. I think these were all solos. I don't like these at all. So yeah, there's nothing to say. I'll give this guy also F tier. This is a reskin of that one pumpkin one from last year. I think last year. I just don't like it. It's a goblin. Goblins are cool. I did like the Techie Goblin for Home Depot. And that's about it. Honestly, this guy, I'll give A tier. I'll put a big A tier on that. Reason why is because of her price. She's only 130 and it's a Techie prop. It's probably gonna be good quality. And she's a pretty classic looking generic witch, yeah, but I think for what you get for that price, I think she's really good. I'm putting these in F tier because there's no really, like, not really much to say. You just look at them and you'll get it. This one I'll probably put this in B tier because I like him a little less. I'm just gonna tell you guys right now, for 130, for what you're getting on these two props, is pretty good. Techie's really good quality. From what I heard, the Reaper sounds incredible. His speaker quality sounds really good, but I like him less than the Witch. So yeah, I like him less than the Witch. Next one is this. I'm putting probably good but not my type because I never really liked the band props. I never liked them. But I think it's going to be made really well. I think some people are like them. I think some people said it's their least favorite out of the band, which is probably fair. But if you guys have the band stuff and you like them, then it'll probably be your type. Just for me, it's not. So, yeah. This one I'm also going to put in probably good but not my type, because again, it's probably good. It's just not my type. I don't like these band props really that much. So, yeah. And the DJ would probably go there as well, by the way. So I do like Minnie and Mickey Mouse in general, just as characters, but I'm put these in D tier because I just don't think they look as good compared to the Home Depot one. And I think they just hip swing, and it's just not a prep I would really buy compared to the Home Depot one. I know I sound like I'm glazing Home Depot, but I'm not. I do recognize the the quality concerns, and that's why most of them are probably in F tier. Yeah, they are actually. Jesus Christ. This guy, I'm putting D tier. I like Wendigos, but I kind of just want a really accurate one now because we got the same thing over and over. I just kind of want a really accurate Wendigo. Now this guy, I think we're moving to Morris costumes now. This guy is really the only guy from Morris I think I actually considered liking, because it's a cool idea with the stomach thing, but I still give him like a C tier. It's just not my type of thing. It's a cool idea. I don't know what he does. I'm pretty sure he just talks and that's it, and lights up. Pretty sure he doesn't do much. But yeah, that's pretty much all I have to say about him. It's a cool idea with the monster mouth in the stomach, but I think I still give him C tier. This guy I'm giving F tier. Reason why is because he uses AI, and I don't appreciate AI. Long story short, that's all I have to say about that guy. Design is also just kind of generic. Apparently that's made by Sing Song as well. So, I don't know what the fuck this thing is. I'm assuming this is for Morris. I'm assuming I'm gonna give that F tier just because it looks really bad. This looks really bad. I just realized that Home Depot T-Rex isn't here. If Home Depot T-Rex was here, he'd probably go in B or A tier. This axe with the clown, I give F tier. It just looks like a generic SVI slop clown. Just not a big fan of it. This is a mummy. I'm pretty sure it's like a groundbreaker mummy. I actually don't mind it. I'm gonna put in haven't seen enough of because I can't really see it up close, and I never heard of that guy. Is that for also Morris costumes? I don't know. This guy I'll give D tier. He's alright. He just looks weird. The Scarecrow I'll give also D tier. I'll put high D, because he's probably my favorite out of all these. But besides that, just a weird ass Scarecrow prop. This one I give low D. I know a lot of people kind of like this prop. I don't. I really don't. This I'm giving F. I don't have to explain it. This I'm giving F. I don't have to explain it really. Trash Bandit, I think we'll actually go in C tier with the other clown. I think it's actually not that bad. The only thing that looks weird is that the saliva that's coming out of his mouth is like plastic or something. Or fabric, I think it was. It's just really weird the way they did it. I don't like it. And the trash can itself kind of looks weird, but I think that's a badger and type of stuff like that. I think it's the best out of the trash props we have been getting this year. I think there's like 3. I think it's definitely the best out of the 3 of this year. This witch I do like too. Put in C tier as well. I'll put it. Actually, I think I like this one more than the clown actually. So I'll put it in high C. Because it's actually not that bad. It's a cool witch prop, I guess. I haven't seen the face though. To be fair, I'll put this in D tier. It's all right. It's all right. It's a witch. This is also Morris costumes. C tier. I do like big spiders, but I think the big spider from Home Depot last year was probably the best one we've ever gotten. This, I don't know what this is. I haven't seen at all. I haven't seen this at all either. I haven't seen this at all either. What the hell are these two? Are these from Morris? I assume so, because we're still in Morris right now. But damn, man. Those look terrible. This one I was really excited for, but I was ultimately disappointed. There you go. So I'm giving him D tier. I don't like his audio. I don't remember his audio, actually. I just remember liking his head sculpt, and that's really it. I didn't really like anything else. I only liked his head sculpt. I didn't like anything else about him. This one, I don't know what the hell this is. What? I don't know what this is, but it looks terrible. So I'm giving that F tier. It's a Headless Horseman, so that's cool, I guess, but it looks like a shitty one. Oh my god, this looks bad. This was like the one from Lowe's like a couple years ago. You guys remember that one? I'm putting that F tier just because it looks like that. This one I haven't seen at all. Dr. Van Gore, F. And I know you guys are saying it's probably, it's the best Morris Costumes prop of this year. It's made by AI, designed by AI, and I just don't support that. Again, I don't support that. I'm going to put all the AI stuff all the way at the bottom. I just don't support it. So yeah, that's really all I have to say about that. So now we're getting to the good stuff. Spare Halloween is my favorite of the year so far, and I really hope I will like these after going back and looking at them. But from what I know, there are a few props I don't really like on this. But some of these are S tier. Quite a few of these are S tier, probably. So let's get into it. First one, we have Doomsday Duo. I am going to get slammed for this. I know so many people absolutely glaze this prop. And I see why. Okay, I see why. Okay, I see why. It's a really cool looking prop. The only thing we don't know about it is its audio. It's a sick ass prop. I love the design of it. I love the concept. It's about time we got more apocalyptic stuff. It's cool. But honestly, a low A tier for me. I don't know why. I just feel like it has been glazed to hell that I am just like kind of over it compared to when I was before. I've never honestly saw it as an S tier prop just because it has like one movement. I know it's more so it's cool because of its appearance. Yes, I get that. But I honestly was expecting more from it. I'm sure when I see it in person, it'll probably move up to S tier. Well, I never know. There's a lot of props in here that I underestimate that somehow move up to S tier. Biggest example of last year was Cotton Candy Dan, where I thought he was like C tier, and he became A tier for me. But I don't know, just from what I see so far, or what I saw, it's A tier for me. I know most people are going to slam me because he's not S tier, but he's honestly not to me. Or my fault. This Spellcasting Witch, I don't think I've seen enough of, honestly. It looks kind of cheap. Looks like a cheap-ass witch. And I'm pretty sure the orb actually floats, which is kind of cool. But from what I've seen, I just think I need to see more of her. For me to give my full stuff on it. Harvey Carvey. Harvey Carvey, I actually do like a lot. I think I also put him in A tier. I'll probably put him in high A. Because I love... Okay, I can't put him above Ice Cream Cart. I love vintage Halloween type stuff and just stuff like that. It's just looks so vintage, and I just like that concept. I love how the head looks. It has like eyelashes and stuff. It just looks pretty neat. I do like that, and it was really unexpected prop for me because at first I was like, oh, this prop looks ass from like the price listing stuff. But when I saw the picture of it, like a higher quality picture, I honestly really liked it. I did like the concept and the design of it. I think it's made by YJ. I'm pretty sure we got shipments from it. So yeah, hopefully it's good. Hopefully it's not latex for no reason. This is the Harmonica Scarecrow, right? I think this one also I haven't seen enough of. I want to like it. It looks more. It's definitely more of a kid-friendly type prop for sure. But honestly, I think it might be a cool idea if it's done right. And yeah, I just haven't seen enough of it. I need to see a higher quality image of it. Next one is Trash Bandit. I will give my opinion on this. I think this is the worst out of the Trash Bandit ones, and I think this is F tier. The reason why is because it looks like an actual plush. It doesn't look like a real raccoon, and I think the trash can itself just looks kind of cheap. So yeah, that's the reason why I think it's F tier. And some people gave the excuse that it's family friendly. Just because it's family friendly doesn't mean it has to look ass. Okay, it doesn't have to. I don't get that point of view. But besides that, F tier for me. So yeah, that's the first Spirit F tier, I think, right? Yeah. Swamp Witch. This is the AI Witch, I'm pretty sure. Some people think this is gonna. Oh yeah, the parrot wasn't here, right? Well, all of the meeting stuff wasn't here. People think this is gonna be like the parrot, where it has like a few lines and it just selects what's the best one in the situation. I actually do like the look of this witch. I'm gonna give this I actually think this is the best witch of the year, so I'm gonna give this A tier. I know it sounds like I'm glazing Spirit Halloween, but it's just such a cool design. I love that the head, like the skull on the staff is like a deer skull. I just like the concept of it. It's a really cool concept. We haven't gotten a Swamp Witch in a bit, or a good Swamp Witch in a bit. Besides Lethal Lily, I guess she was a Swamp Witch, but I honestly like this one more than Lethal Lily. It just looks more like an ugly, disgusting hag Swamp Witch, and I like that. I like that a lot. Now this one I think we definitely haven't seen enough of, because all of this is like AI generated type shit. We haven't seen a good image of that one specifically. It's a cool design where it's a scarecrow holding a crow, whatever. I think it'll be kind of a cool concept, but we definitely haven't seen enough of that for me. So I love Pennywise. I honestly am gonna put this in haven't seen enough of either. From design, looks awesome. I think the costume is gonna be amazing. I hope the lines are gonna be amazing. The only thing we've seen is an early prototype video, which is what that picture is from, and he just looks different now. I kind of have a feeling he's gonna have the same movement, but I don't know. I just haven't seen enough for me to give a full-on tier for this guy. If we're going by like the early prototype, I would give him like C or B, but we really haven't gotten anything besides that. Now for this Ghostface, I will give my opinion. He's F tier. It just seems like a last second thing because one prop got unreleased, which is Hannibal Lecter. I don't know if that's the reason why this guy was made, but if that was the case, this guy's F tier because he just looks weird. His body structure looks weird as hell. He has two knives. One is facing upwards, one's facing downwards. Like, what is that? The only cool thing about this guy is the bleeding mask. Like, bleeding mask is cool, but that's really the only redeeming quality of this guy because he's just so okay. He's like literally just not good. We have never gotten a good Ghostface prop, and I still don't know how we haven't. He's like the easiest character to bug and execute. I don't know how we haven't gotten one. And like, if you want to do another Ghostface for the 4th time in a row, do like Scarecrow Ghostface, the white one, the Ghost Ghostface, whatever the hell it's called, the spooky one. Do anything else but just a regular Ghostface. Do the Dead by Daylight Ghostface, for God's sake. Do something like that. I would love to see something like that. I would love to see a different Ghostface. I would love that. Especially like Scarecrow Ghostface. That would be sick as shit. But we haven't gotten that. We just keep getting the same Ghostface over and over and over. And that's cool. It's cool. But like that we're getting Ghostfaces because it's such a cool character. But it's just that all of them are not that good. So, yeah, that's my... Sorry, I'm going on a rant again. But yeah, that's my opinion on the Ghostface. It's an F tier for me. Bog Zombie, or not Bog Zombie, Bog Monster. I actually like him more than most people do. But I think he's still like C tier. The reason why is because I like Bog stuff, and I think he'd go really well with Bog Zombie if you have him. Bog Zombie was a really, really cool prop to me. I don't know if his quality was good, but I really do like Bog Zombie, and I think just him. I should probably rate him on his own, shouldn't I? If I was on his own, I'd give him D tier then. But as an ally to like Bog Zombie, I think he would look really cool. Or just like maybe the Nautica stuff for Lowe's probably would fit really well. Jaw-dropping zombie, aka Jeremy Jaws, one of the worst names in the Spear Halloween industry so far, or the modern Spear Halloween naming, whatever. Jeremy Jaws just sounds really bad. But besides that, people are gonna hate me for this because I think a lot of people are considering this guy an S tier prop. To me, he's C tier. Let me explain why. Concept, awesome. I love the concept. I like that the jaw drops and stuff like that. The eye drops. It's cool. I hope they add like fabric or something to make it look like the meat, like the muscles and stuff are stretching down or something on his jaw. I know that'd be a little gory, but I would love to see that. I doubt that will happen. But besides that, if you take away the concept, look at the design of the zombie. It just looks so generic. I just don't like it. I don't like the clothing on this guy. And the head sculpt is probably good. We haven't really seen a big, like, full-on close-up of this guy. But besides that, I just think he's C tier. I don't know. I just think he's C tier. He's also like $300 or something like that, around there. I think that's a little too high for this guy. So yeah, that's the reason why he's in C tier. I love zombies. I just don't think this is the best zombie prop we could have gotten. Oh, Buzz. Oh, Buzz. Oh, how I missed you. He's going in S tier. He's probably the highest S tier so far. Buzz looks crazy good. When we saw him in the teaser thing that they did for Halfway to Halloween, I was blown away by how good his sculpt is. I'm not even joking. His sculpt is magnificent. It's crazy good. And wow. I just love the look of this guy. Looks amazing. So yeah, that's nothing really much to say. I think he's made by Wuyu. If that's how you pronounce it. But yeah, I'm really excited to see this guy. I love mutated animal type stuff, and we haven't gotten a full-on mutated fly. The fact that we're finally getting one, and it looks amazing. Wow. I'm really excited for that one. Party's Over, aka Crackles, I think his name was. I'm giving this guy, I think he's a good clown prop. I like that he looks like a normal clown this time. I'm gonna give him a solid A tier. I think he deserves that. I think he definitely deserves that. Only thing that kind of hurts is his price tag. I know a lot of people don't like these monster clown type stuff, but I honestly like this one. I do like the design of this one. I like that he's just, I like that he looks like a normal clown and then it flaps open. I like that. I think it's just unexpected. But besides that, $300 price tag, I think that's too much. I think the design of the clown itself is pretty decent. And I hope the quality's good. We don't know much about the quality on these things yet, besides like Xenomorph and Crawler, which we'll get into those. Jason Voorhees. Okay. This one's probably also going to be a hot take. I don't know how much of a hot take the Jason Universe design is. I'm giving this guy D tier. I have to. I'm sure quality and stuff will be decent. I'm pretty sure it's made by YJ. As much as I wanted a Jason for how long now after the lawsuits, and the fact that we're finally getting one, I'm happy, for sure. I'm happy that we're getting a Jason finally. What I'm not happy by, it's the Jason Universe design. This Jason Universe design is my least favorite Jason design of all time. I even like it less than the Jason Goes to Hell design. I don't like him at all. So I know some people are going to say that's too harsh or whatever. Maybe. I don't know how people are with this. But in my opinion, I think he's a solid D tier. I do think his movement is kind of cool. And I hope he does live up to the hype for some people. But in my opinion, I don't like him enough. I really don't. Fiona Frazzles. I know a lot of people like this prop too, but I think this also goes in D tier. reason why is because I don't like the spinning skirt. It's cool that we're getting a female clown now. We haven't gotten a female clown in a bit. I think the last one was Harriet Hustle. We were supposed to get a few before, but never have. So this is our second female prop, the second female prop of all time for Spirit Halloween, at least. And that's crazy to think of, but like, I don't like her. I think she's not that cool. It just kind of looks generic. Her sculpt in general just looks so boring, and the spinning skirt I think really tops it all off on why it's just D tier. I don't want to put it in F because it's probably not a bad prop, and who knows? Maybe I might like it a lot more in person. Just from what I see, I just think it looks really boring. I do like the pose of it, but besides that, no. This is probably getting Punisher. Okay. This is the only techie prop we have gotten this year for Spirit Halloween. Probably except for Dead Humor. He's either A or S. I don't know which one to put. I think I'm putting him in A because we just haven't seen enough of him, and there is some complaints I have with him. First off, his head sculpt is amazing, and I think he is. I think he is the creepiest prop we have gotten in retail this year. I think he's really creepy and uncanny looking with the human teeth and the pumpkin. It just looks really creepy. But the thing that is beating me up for me not putting him in S tier is just his clothing. I think he would have looked cooler with a plaid shirt or something, just something different, instead of a generic farmer clothing. I just don't like it. I think it looks really generic. So yeah, that's pretty much all I have to say about this guy. I don't like the clothing. I think his jump scare's fine, and some people don't like it. I'm fine with it. I do wish, like, he did, like, a thing, like, kind of like... No, I think I like it. I like the movement. I think it kind of fits him. I'm pretty sure it's the same movement as Balloon Dog Clown. This one... Some people like... I don't, though. I give this an F tier, honestly. As much as I like Nightcrawler... I don't even know if I like Nightcrawler that much. I like the concept of it, but I don't think I like that as a prop, and also everybody knows how dog shit the setup for Nightcrawler was, and I'm just kind of worried it's going to have that same exact setup. Hopefully not. Hopefully they improve on it. But I just don't like the design of this guy. I might like this guy more in person, but from where I stand right now, I don't like him at all, honestly. So yeah, that's where I put him. Nothing really much to say. Freddy Fazbear. You know what? We're going to skip Freddy Fazbear for now, because I think that's what most people are probably going to be here for. We're going to do Screaming Reaper. Screaming Reaper, honestly, I haven't seen enough of. Design-wise, probably B tier-ish or C tier, because this is kind of a generic Reaper. But honestly, the reason why I put him in haven't seen enough is because I think he's going to be a grand jump scare prop. I think he's going to do something crazy that we haven't seen before, or maybe we have seen before. Maybe he has the Timekeeper mech or something. Some people said Emmeline. I don't see that because he doesn't have the big butt thing that Emmeline has, because the mech sticks out a lot. He doesn't have that. So I don't think it's Emmeline. I think it's more so just going to be like a Timekeeper mech maybe. But I don't know. We'll see. We'll definitely see. Hopefully it's something cool. Next one is Dead Humor. This is a returning prop for Spirit Halloween, and it's really anticipated one, and I see why. I'm giving this guy an A tier. I do like that we're finally getting Dead Humor. I like that. I know a lot of people probably don't like it because they're like, oh, we're getting all the clown train shit. What I was trying to say is that they're trying to finish the clown train. I honestly like that. I like that they're finishing the clown train instead of doing like one prop and that's it. I like that they're finishing it. I do wish that maybe we could have gotten some in between instead of getting straight up just clown train props year after year. But besides that, I like that they're finishing it. I know we're probably not going to get Miss Fortune Teller or Clown Mirror, but we can hope, right? Besides that, though, I like that we're getting Dead Humor. It's probably going to be a really solid remake. I would assume so because it's techie. And if it's a full-on remake, hopefully it's good. I think we've gotten one remake of a prop that uses the same mech. I'm not fully sure. I don't remember. You guys can remind me. But besides that, I like that we're getting him back. You know what? Fuck it. I'll put him in haven't seen enough, though. I think that's fair, because we haven't really seen him. Next one is, Creepy Crawler guy thing. I know a lot of people don't like this guy, but honestly, I'd give him a solid B tier. I actually do like him. I think his sculpt is really good. I think his audio is actually decent. And I think his clothing and detail and everything is just amazing. Only reason that he's not an A or S is because... what would it be? It probably his wig. And also that his head is latex. But it's YJ, so I think the latex will be fine for a bit. But yeah, that's really the only reason why he's not an A or S, because it's because of those two things. But besides that, I do really like him. I think it's a solid zombie crawler prop. I think it's way better than the one we got in 2019, I think. I like it way more than that one. And yeah, I do like him. I don't remember the other ones as much. We'll do Freddy Fazbear first, because I have Freddy Fazbear. Why not? Let's just do it first. Let's get out the way. Freddy Fazbear, it's a prop that everybody's been asking for. It's probably the most suggested prop in retail ever. Like literally. And as much as I love Freddy Fazbear, I'm giving him a S tier. I love Freddy Fazbear. I love FNAF at Freddy's. FNAF at Freddy's. Five Nights at Freddy's. I grew up with it. And I've had original Freddy design has had a special place in my heart. He has always been my favorite. Because FNAF 1 is my favorite game of all time. So I'd like that we're basing it off the original game. Not all time. Not game of all time, but FNAF game of all time is FNAF 1. But, yeah, I grew up with the original Freddy. So he has a special place in my heart. And I like that we're finally getting a prop of him. Like we have suggestion. And also because he has so much movement. I hope they don't nerf that on the final one. The only thing that sucks is that he's going to cost $500. Will it be worth it? Probably for the amount of movement he has, but honestly, I don't think so. But, you know, people are still going to buy the shit out of this guy. This guy's going to sell out in seconds. I highly don't doubt it. And so, yeah, if you guys want this guy, you either have to buy him right when he releases online or right when the store opens. Okay? I'm telling you guys this right now. This guy's going to be a amazing seller, and you're gonna, if you really want him, you're gonna have to be there early. Besides that though, amazing looking prop. He looks really good. He looks accurate. Looks like Freddy Fazbear. Only thing I'm concerned about is if his price is worth it and his height. He does look a little short in the prototype video, but some people have mentioned that it's just a really big doorway, so he might be pretty tall. I hope he's at least 6 feet, but honestly, I don't think so. So last prop of the list, finally, after an hour of recording. This video probably won't be that long. After an hour of recording, we finally got to the point where we have a Xenomorph, which I actually bought this guy. I've posted a video on my YouTube channel. This guy? Okay, sorry about that. I don't know what just happened. I clicked something, and it switched to my home page. So anyway, I guess apparently Xenomorph is Wills McGee level. He's all the way in S tier. Move, Buzz. He is absolute S tier. He is my favorite retail prop of all time. And I'm not putting this lightly. I've seen these guys since 2010 or something, I would say. This is a prop I've been asking for decades, and the fact that he looks... and the fact that he looks this good is nothing short of spectacular. I love Xenomorph as a character. I grew up with loving Xenomorph. I just love Xenomorph. And I just love the movie in general, Alien. And I just couldn't miss out on this guy. I bought him. He's nothing short of like exactly everything I wanted, but better. I can't believe how good this guy is, and I know some people, yeah, they're probably gonna say like he's A or B because you're not a big fan of Alien and stuff, but put aside that from it being Alien, his quality is actually amazing. His sculpt work is incredible, and just how accurate they got it to the actual source material. That's enough for it to be S tier already, in my opinion. some people have been complaining about the audio. I think it's fine. If you guys know the original movie, you know that the original Xenomorph doesn't really do the iconic Alien Isolation type roar sounds that we all know and love. He always sounded more like a siren type thing, which just like the actual animatronic. So I was fine with it. I like that they kind of kept it accurate to the original movie. And it is definitely supposed to be the original movie because he has no normal human legs, which only Big Chap has, which is the Xenomorph from the original movie. So yeah, I definitely do like that they kept it pretty accurate to the original Xenomorph. But I know some people just prefer the Alien Isolation sounds and stuff. I'm fine with it. He also doesn't really have a short activation, but honestly, for what, like, I don't see him being popular for his movement, right? I don't think anybody really cares about his movement. What everybody cares about this prop is his looks, and his looks are the best thing we have gotten in retail, they're in the retail industry. He is incredible. And I don't know how to express how incredible he is. And I know some people here are just going to say he's like A or B tier. Wait until you see him in person. Trust me. When you see him in person, you'll see how amazing he actually is. He's just incredible. His mech and everything is high quality. Everything about him is high quality, and I would hope so because he's $450, but which came out to be like around $550 or something after shipping, which is actually crazy. So yeah, he's definitely not a cheap prop. But was he worth it to me? Yes, he was. I do wish that his plastic was a little thicker, and that's really the only complaint I had with him, and that's really about it. But the plastic is thick enough for him to last a pretty long while. I don't think it will ever crack by a kid like just smacking him or something. He'll be fine. And his mech is really strong. Some people were concerned about his mech, his torso mech. It's really strong. I don't see it breaking. So yeah, that's pretty much all for the halfway to Halloween tier list. We'll come back for another tier list when all of this drops at the end of the year. That's going to be a really long video. I might even live stream that, honestly. That's probably going to take like a few hours. But yeah, that's pretty much it. That's all we have. If you guys want to take a good look at our tier list, let me just go down. I'm gonna check it out as well, just to make sure. Yeah, I think I'm happy with everything I put down. Honestly, I think I'm happy with everything we have here. So yeah, let me guys know what you would change in this tier list. If it won't be a paragraph message comment thing, let me know what you guys think is the hottest take I did or whatever. And yeah, just let me know which retail company, whatever, like Super Halloween, whatever, is your favorite in the comments. I would love to read. That's pretty much about it. I'll see you guys later.